Dear soul, take a deep breath and open your heart. The angels are reaching out to you, wrapping you in their gentle light. They are bringing you a message that is full of truth, love, and divine insight. This is not just a message. It's a sacred reminder that you are not walking this life alone. Someone who loves you deeply has recently taken a stand to protect you. They saw something troubling, a situation or a person that could disturb your peace, and they acted. They either warned or directly told this person to stop bothering you. Their motivation? Pure love, a desire to shield you, and most importantly, a recognition that your happiness, your light, and your journey must not be interfered with. The angels want you to know that this act of protection didn't happen by chance. It was a sacred moment, aligned with divine timing and purpose. When the angels see something that could harm you, they don't always appear in visible ways. Often, they work through the people in your life, family, friends, or even someone you may not expect. In this case, someone in your circle became the angel's voice and shielded you. This action wasn't only about keeping someone away. It was about preserving your happiness and your right to grow in peace. Your life is precious. The angels want you to understand that your joy is valuable not only to you, but also to those who truly love you. The space you've created around yourself, whether that be your home, your relationships, your spiritual practices, or your dreams, is sacred. You've worked hard to build peace in your life. You've chosen kindness, hope, and faith, even in times when it would have been easier to give in to fear or anger. And that energy has made you a light for others. People see it, and some, like the one who stepped forward to defend you, see how important it is to guard that light. Maybe this person didn't tell you directly what they did. Maybe you only sensed a shift or felt a certain peace return. But the angels are here now to tell you clearly. Someone stepped up. Someone saw your worth. Someone took action to make sure you could keep walking your path without distraction or harm. And that person was guided by the angels. They acted because they understood your purpose is special. They didn't want to see anything get in the way of your healing, your dreams, or your peace. Now the angels invite you to pause and reflect. They ask you to consider all the people in your life who have stood beside you through tough times. Who has silently helped you carry the weight? Who has stood between you and the storms when you didn't even know one was coming? These people, whether family, friends, mentors, or spiritual companions, are divine gifts. Some are conscious of their role in your life, while others are simply moved by the love they feel for you. Either way, their presence is no accident. You're being reminded that you're part of something bigger than just your individual path. You're part of a community, a family, a legacy of love. You have ancestors in the spiritual world who are proud of you. Their love continues to watch over you. Their prayers and blessings still guide your journey. Even when it feels like no one sees your struggle, heaven sees, and help is sent, sometimes in the form of words spoken on your behalf by someone you know. There's another layer to this message. The person who stepped in to protect you didn't do it out of fear. They did it out of strength. They believed in your future. They knew you had something important to do, and they weren't about to let that be taken from you. Whether it was an emotional situation, a toxic connection, or someone simply trying to distract you from your purpose, they put an end to it. They reminded the other person that you are not to be messed with. The angels want you to feel empowered by this. You are not weak. You are not alone. And you are not invisible. You are loved fiercely and protected continuously. Even if you didn't see the situation unfolding, know that someone was acting as your shield, carrying the voice of the divine, saying, "Not this one. Leave them be. They are sacred." This message also carries a beautiful reminder of the cycles of life. Just as you are being protected now, there will be times when you will be called to protect someone else. This is the way love flows. It's not only about receiving, but also about giving. The care you show others, the wisdom you share, the kindness you give, it all builds the energy of love in the world. It creates a spiritual safety net for those around you. Just as someone defended you, you will someday be the one who quietly stands up for someone you care about. The angels also want you to reflect on your boundaries. They remind you that while divine forces and loved ones are helping to protect your peace, you too have the power to draw clear lines in your life. You are allowed to say no. You are allowed to protect your time, your heart, and your energy. Don't be afraid to build stronger boundaries. You are not being rude. You are honoring your purpose and allowing your soul to breathe. Now, take a moment and look back. Have there been times in your life when you were suddenly freed from a stressful person or situation, and you weren't sure how it happened? That could have been a moment like this, when someone intervened for you in silence, acting on instinct or divine guidance. You were being shielded, dear one. Your angels never left your side, and someone on earth stepped into their role for a moment to make sure you stayed on track. There is also celebration in this message. The angels are not just speaking of protection. They are rejoicing in your growth. They are glad that you are continuing to move forward, and they want you to enjoy the blessings in your life. They are telling you that the person who stepped in for you did so during a time when you were supposed to be celebrating, perhaps a joyful event, a peaceful breakthrough, or a time of healing. That intervention helped preserve the good things meant for you. It ensured that your heart stayed light, your joy stayed intact, and your celebration wasn't dimmed by negativity. Dear soul, let your heart fill with gratitude. Say thank you to the one who defended you, whether you know their identity or not. Send blessings to them. They were the hands and voice of divine love. And let that act of protection become a source of strength for you. Remember it when you feel uncertain. Recall it when you doubt your worth. Someone saw your light and guarded it. Someone knew you were worth defending. Lastly, remember that this experience is part of your soul's journey. The person who helped you saw your innocence, your open heart, your potential, and they wanted to make sure nothing stood in your way. The angels are proud of you. They see your trust, your faith, your willingness to take risks and follow your path. Keep going. Keep trusting. Keep being open. Yes, you may be vulnerable at times, but you are never without protection. The angels and your loved ones are watching, and they will act again if ever needed. Take comfort, dear one. The message is clear. You are loved, you are defended, and you are never alone. You are part of a divine web of protection, anchored in love that comes from both heaven and earth. Trust in that. Let it give you peace. Let it give you strength. Amen. The angels have delivered a powerful and reassuring message meant to comfort your heart, clarify your current situation, and help you feel deeply supported. At the center of this message is the revelation that someone among your loved ones, either on earth or in spirit, has stepped in to protect you. This person has warned someone to stop bothering you because they care about your peace, happiness, and spiritual growth. Their actions were not random, but divinely inspired, rooted in love, and meant to guard your well-being. The angels want you to know that you are not alone. You are surrounded by a network of spiritual and physical supporters who deeply value you and will always act to preserve your joy and safety. You may have experienced recent tension, conflict, or the presence of someone whose energy did not align with your peace. The angels have seen this and responded through the heart of someone who loves you. This person recognized the disruption in your life and made the conscious choice to step forward and stop it. Their protection was quiet but powerful. They did not act to control your path, but to ensure that nothing distracted you from your purpose, joy, or dreams. The angels are using this situation to remind you that your journey is sacred and deserves protection. Throughout this message, a major theme is the importance of discernment. The angels celebrate your open, trusting heart, but also urge you to pair that openness with wisdom. Not everyone you encounter will have your best intentions at heart, and it is okay to step back, say no, and create healthy boundaries. Your intuition is strong and should not be ignored. The person who intervened did so out of their own love, but also as a symbol of the protection that you can give yourself when you listen to your inner voice. The angels are also drawing your attention to the concept of divine timing. Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes, we don't realize that something or someone is draining our energy until someone else points it out or protects us from it. That is what happened here. Someone close to you, perhaps a family member, a friend, a partner, or even a mentor, noticed that you were being disturbed or pulled away from your peace. Without needing recognition or praise, they acted to remove that source of discomfort. This is love in action. It's also a sign that you are incredibly cherished and deeply seen. You are encouraged to reflect on who in your life acts as a protector. Who is always there for you when things get difficult? Who stands up for you behind the scenes? These people are gifts from the divine. They are part of your soul's journey and have been placed in your life as guardians and companions. The angels want you to recognize them, give thanks for them, and also be willing to receive help from them. Sometimes we try to do everything on our own, but this moment is about allowing love to support you. This divine intervention is not only a message of love, but also a mirror of your own strength. The angels remind you that you too can protect your space, your dreams, and your energy. Just as someone stepped up to defend your peace, you are also being called to stand firm for yourself and others. You have a wise and discerning heart, and your light helps many people. You are building a legacy of love, harmony, and stability, and your life is a blessing to those around you. This message is also about appreciation, appreciating the moments of celebration, peace, and joy that others help protect. Maybe the intervention came during a time of happiness or progress, a new job, a relationship, a milestone. The angels want you to understand that this person's warning to stop bothering you was to safeguard your ability to enjoy those blessings fully. They didn't want you distracted or upset. They wanted your light to keep shining without interference. Furthermore, the angels are asking you to think about the sacred spaces in your life, your home, your mind, your energy, your relationships. These are your sanctuaries. They deserve to be respected and cared for. Someone noticed that your sanctuary was being disturbed and took action to preserve it. That is not just love, that is spiritual service. And you can honor their actions by continuing to protect those sacred spaces yourself. The angels acknowledge that your kindness may attract people who don't respect boundaries. They want you to know this is not your fault. It is a reflection of your generous spirit. But now is the time to be mindful of who you allow into your inner circle. It is not selfish to say no. It is not unkind to walk away from conflict. Your peace is sacred, and you are allowed to protect it fiercely. The person who intervened on your behalf may not have told you what they did. Their warning may have been given quietly or from a distance. But the energy of their love was loud and strong. They acted with intention, care, and trust in the divine plan. The angels are shining a light on this act to ensure you don't overlook it. Their goal is to help you feel safe, valued, and aware of the support surrounding you. Now is also a time to give thanks for the emotional and spiritual abundance in your life. This moment is not just about danger being avoided. It's about joy being preserved. Your life is full of blessings, seen and unseen. The person who stood up for you wanted to make sure those blessings were not interrupted. They recognized your value and wanted to make sure you could continue to live freely, joyfully, and with purpose. The angels want you to reflect deeply on your relationships. Who loves you quietly? Who protects you when you're unaware? These are the people who carry divine energy and act as angels on earth. They are reflections of the divine love that constantly surrounds you. Just as they defended you, you are invited to be that guardian for others when the time comes. You are also being reminded to set stronger boundaries where needed. If there are areas in your life where you feel drained, unappreciated, or unsafe, it is time to step back. You have the right to walk away from conflict and toward peace. Your angels will support you in creating the space you need. They want you to trust your instincts, honor your values, and continue to build a life of love and stability. Take time to show gratitude. Say thank you in prayer, in person, or even in your heart. Gratitude opens the door to more blessings and deeper clarity. Let those who support you know how much they mean to you. Their love is a gift, and acknowledging it strengthens the bond you share. To close, the angels offer you a prayer and affirmation. You are deeply loved. You are protected. You are not alone. There are people, both seen and unseen, who are working to keep you safe and happy. Your path is guided by divine love, and your spirit is precious. The intervention that happened recently was a direct reflection of how valuable you are. Someone recognized that, and the angels want you to recognize it too. Prayer. Dear angels, thank you for surrounding me with your love and protection. Thank you for placing people in my life who act as guardians of my peace and happiness. Help me to walk my path with courage and trust, knowing that I am divinely guided every step of the way. May I continue to embrace life with an open heart, while honoring the wisdom within me. Amen. Final message. You are cherished. You are valued, and your peace is worth protecting. The angels are with you, always watching, always guiding, always loving. Let this message be your reassurance that no matter what happens, you are never alone. Let your heart be light, your mind be clear, and your journey be filled with love, protection, and joy.